I know some of y'all can relate. I want to do YouTube. You know, I only have so much within my means and budget and everything. What I do have is a beautiful motorcycle. I've got a beautiful state. And I'm just going to go out and rip.
Let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop. Represent, gotta do hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Represent, had to do hella big, had to run it back again, light it up.
What is going on, YouTube? We're just out here ripping the beast. We are doing some more motovlog testing. That is the purpose for today's video. So thank you for showing up. You are here on Cult of Speed YouTube channel. I appreciate you being here, if you are here. I love all you guys. Thank you very much. There's nobody. Just talking out of my rear end, that's for sure. But if you are here, I do appreciate it. If you could hit the like and subscribe at the end. If I earned it, if you like the video, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, so we're out here YouTubing, doing some motovlogging. We are headed up to North Scottsdale for some business, and I thought what better way to do that than out on the Harley. So that's what we're doing. The motovlog testing is, once again, I've got the helmet set up here as you guys see, and I've got another ND filter on. So today's still, actually, it's kind of cloudier than the other one, so it's not a great test, but I've got a darker ND filter. I've got ND32. And I didn't see much motion blur out of the last one, so you know, maybe this will give me some more motion blur, a little bit more realistic video. So that's what we're here for, and that's what we're testing. Just out filming, telling you how the setup goes in case you want to do a setup. Maybe later, if anybody cares, I'll do a breakdown of my helmet and how I set it up with what, you know, how I set everything in there with my Bluetooth and my microphones and the camera, of course. There's a ton of videos on YouTube as well with other people that do it great, so I'm sure you've already watched those. But yeah, so how are things going for all you guys? Leave in the comments below if you're watching how things are going, how life is for you. Right now, life is going pretty decent for myself and my family. Just enjoying Arizona. We are out of the hot weather, which is good because it gets really hot here, as you know, and we're starting to hit the tail end of the heat, which is good. Now, it does get a little bit cold, and I don't want to be a baby, but January, February can be a little chilly, especially the mornings and stuff. And that's nice and all, but you know, that perfect temperature of 70, 80s, you know, that it's not super easy to hit all the time. We've got either pretty hot or we've got temperatures that are a little bit chilly sometimes when it cools down. But nonetheless, no snow, no real super crazy weather, tornadoes, hurricanes, any of that stuff, which, by the way, shout out to anybody that has had to go through those different things this year. There has been some terrible disasters out in this world, and you know, I feel for all the different people that are experiencing that. So I know that's a little off topic, but I just want to make sure I shout that out because that's definitely on my mind when I see all these different events. unfolding. So yeah, where we're at, we are in North Scottsdale right now, Arizona. We are heading up to very North Scottsdale, very far. It sounds, you know, closer than it is. I mean, it's not too bad. But Scottsdale is a very large city, the way it lays out on the map. It's like one long rectangle if you look at it on the map, and it's pretty decent distance, especially when you're talking travel times and just daily commute times and everything. But we are headed all the way up to basically the tip-top North Scottsdale, near Cave Creek and Carefree. We've got some business that we're going to handle up there. The nice thing for you guys on the camera is there's some really pretty views up there. You'll get to see some nice terrain and some good roads. A little bit less in the city. We're starting to get a little bit more country, very heavily used quotations, a little bit more country up there. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the video. I appreciate it. Leave a comment below if you have ever done one of these helmet setups. You know, I'm using a GoPro Hero 10. I've got the settings set, you know, I set them kind of manually based on what other YouTubers say. And I feel like they're good. I feel like the settings are good. The microphone sounds good. The placement might be a little bit off because you hear a little bit too much of my fat guy breathing, which I might be able to change. But regardless, I was gonna say the setting seems pretty good. The video quality seems pretty good. So right now I'm just dialing in the actual video with some realistic like motion blur. When I'm driving, I want there to be some heavy motion in the sides. That's realistic for us as we view things. So that's what I'm going for. Also, it's just nice to be on the bike. I know you guys, if you ride Harleys, which I assume if you're at this channel you either want to or you do, because that's relatable to you. But it's nice to just get out on the bike, you know. This was one of the biggest reasons I moved to Arizona, is to get on the bike anytime. The weather is great, you know. Sure, it gets a little bit hot and you'll sweat a little bit if you're a sweater like I am. I'm a heavy sweater. But other than that, I mean, you can still get on it. It's another thing, like if you're in another cold state and the roads are either snowed over or iced over, you can't get on the bike no matter what. I mean, you could. It's not a very fun time. You'll probably deal with some serious butt pucker, but you could, I suppose. But I digress. There's a lot of reason why I wanted to be here. There's so much good activity to do in the wonderful weather. That's one of the best parts of a motorcycle. You look like a total douche, but hey, you get to zip through, not have to wait behind people that do this sort of thing right here. Just kind of stay stagnant. We're gonna turn right now. There we go. We're gonna get some open road. And we were going to do what the channel name implies we do. And that is haul as fast as this thing will take us. That's wide open. Right now, we got a beautiful road in front of us. There's Fifth. There's those beautiful views I was talking about. Some of those cool roads I was talking about. Man, it feels like this dude's doing like no miles per hour when you go from that to this. Man, I don't even know what the speed limit is. 45, and we're doing 40 right now. We're doing 40 right now. You know, and I see that as 10 under. Because if you don't go 5 over, like, who actually goes under the speed limit or right at it? I mean, you guys are special if you can literally go right at the speed limit. I don't know. I was raised in a family with heavy feet, and you know, I'm not saying that's a great thing. It's certainly not been a great thing for me in a few different circumstances. I've got some tickets, but with that said, you know, I can't do under or even right at. I mean, 5 over or go home. You know, this guy, look at that. I mean, just miles of space. I wonder how long I'm gonna have to wait for this fella. See, I'm impatient too. That's part of the problem. It's part of the problem. Part of the problem. Let's see if he goes right here. It looks like he certainly could. There we go. Minivans. I won't judge a minivan. You might have a minivan, so please forgive me. See, when I say I can't go right at it, yeah, well, let's just say I'm definitely doing over it, and I should maybe not, so I'll slow down a little bit. That was a clean BMW. I kind of like the color of that. So, I feel like I push this Harley a little harder than most people. I feel like most people that ride these are pretty chill. You definitely have like the stunt riders and stuff on YouTube and on Instagram that push it harder than I do, but you know, I don't even know what they've done to their bikes. But I ride this a little bit harder than your average guy who buys it to go cruise, that's for sure. Hopefully it can handle it. Hopefully it can handle it. So far, it's been an amazing bike. It's been a wonderful bike. I love this motorcycle. Like I said, it needs more power, more speed. When I see the dudes on YouTube, like Blockhead Moto, or I think it's just Blockhead now, but anyways, he does the 131 on his Harleys, and he's got some that are turbo, he's got some with cams and built. It's like, dang, man, that would be awesome, because I bet you these bikes could really benefit from that power. I've never got to ride one, no Harley ever with that much power. Pretty much every Harley I've ever rode, let me close my visor, every Harley I've ever rode's been stopped, you know, motor wise. I think the fastest Harley I ever rode was the V-Rod, and that's only because they did that different motor in the V-Rod. It's the overhead cam motor I think they have in that one, and it's just slightly different, so it's a little bit faster. And of course that's not a big cruiser, you know, big bagger bike. So anyways, so yeah, I've never got to be on a super fast one. It'd be sick to just feel the torque pulling your arms right off. Put in the comments below what motorcycle you would buy if you could. I definitely have my eyes open for some others. I don't want to get rid of this one. Don't worry, Scarlett. I want to keep you as long as I can. But I've definitely got my eyes peeled for some cruisers. Like I want something that's like a little bit more light, nimble, and like, you know, just a day ride type thing. This is easy to ride for a day ride. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything different, but I'd love like a Lowrider S, like I said in another video, or like a naked bike, like a Triumph or Ducati or something. So put down in the comments below what you would get. And comment below how the video looks. Am I getting some motion blur? Does the color look good? Do I edit it like a moron and you're bored by this point? Maybe, but you know what? I know some of y'all can relate. I want to do YouTube. You know, I only have so much within my means and budget and everything. What I do have is a beautiful motorcycle. I've got a beautiful state, and I'm just gonna go out and rip, because you know, that's what this is about. You know, yeah, you can have awesome motorcycles can have projects, you can have parts that you're putting on multiple bikes and cars and shops and all the stuff that comes with YouTube, a successful YouTuber. But you know what? It all starts with one thing, and that's coming out, riding the bike, enjoying it, taking y'all for along for a ride. You know, I want to do everything I can for sure to add some value to your guys and your time for being here. So I know it's important, you know, it's important. Your time can be used in a million different ways. And if you're here watching this video, you're giving me some of it, and that means a lot. So I do want to figure out some things that will add some value, that will be interesting to you. But like I said, within my means right now, I've got a beautiful bike, I've got a beautiful state, and we're gonna go ride it. We're gonna do our daily life, what we do, take you along for the ride. I think this Sunday I've got something planned that could be fun for people to see on YouTube. I don't know, you know, I've watched stuff like what I've planned on doing this Sunday, so maybe you'll like it. I don't know why. If you just thought Arizona was only desert, you're mistaken. There is so much to this state. Down here in the city, there's a lot of desert, as you can see, but there are some really wonderful mountains all around because we're in a valley. Perfect. The first one on the right?
Yeah, number 15.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. Sweet. So here we are. If you don't know, which you probably don't because you're probably not from here, this neighborhood is awesome. It's a little bit far north here, but it is an amazing community. I mean, if you got some money and you want a nice house, out here is this. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. The Marshall Brothers, I know them. Okay. Number 10. Oh, look at those views. Look at those views. Wow, imagine having a house look at that. Imagine having a house look at that. I think I'm right here. Alright, so everybody on the camera, I'm going to park this and I'm going to put it up and I'll be right back. What is up? I am back with you after such a long wait. I know, just kidding, but that was a complete waste of time because I'm in the wrong spot. I'm not where I meant to be, so let's rip to the next spot. That always sucks though, because you know, it was great to ride, you know, so I guess I'll take that, but it was definitely farther north. It was farther of a ride than I needed to do. So now it's just more time because I'm gonna have to go to the next spot. So here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Sorry if my helmet is loud. Now it's not, hopefully. My handle was a little jiggly there. My handlebar got a little jiggly. Beautiful views. Look at that. You can't see it really, I don't think, but that little pointy one is Pinnacle. No, I think it's Troon Mountain. Troon Mountain or Pinnacle Peak. Crap. No, it's Pinnacle Peak. It's Pinnacle Peak. Yeah, that pointy one. And I think the one to the left of it, I mean to the right of it, is Troon. I don't know now. Now I just sound like an idiot. So maybe I'll find out and let you know. Never. I feel like my mic is rubbing against my chin, so if you hear some like scuffling from a beard, I have a beard, so sorry. So as you guys may know, I am a newer YouTuber, or YouTube attempter. This is my first few videos. This is Motovlog number 4. You know, if there's anybody watching, or if you know, comment below what you maybe would like to see. Hopefully I can do something like that so that I can keep you entertained. I know there's a whole plethora of things to watch on YouTube, so you could probably just click somewhere on this side of the screen for another video. I hope not, because I appreciate you being here. But hey, I get it. You want to watch what you want to watch. It's a free world. Do you? That's why I'm doing me and just gonna vlog the Motovlog. My life on a motorcycle, on fast cars, dirt bikes, all that stuff. Try to bring some value to you with some like how-tos, with some reviews on parts, with some tutorials, with some riding, you know, tutorials and how-tos and etc. Some events, show you some cool stuff that Arizona does. Unfortunately, a lot of cool stuff happens on Saturday in Arizona, and I am unavailable on Saturdays, so I never get to capture a lot of that. But that's okay, because I'm gonna start a revolution where we do stuff on Fridays and Sundays. We don't have to just do Saturday. It's crazy. It's like there's some unspoken rule that car show has to be Saturday. Why? You know, I feel like plenty of people still work on Saturdays. I feel like plenty of people have other obligations on Saturdays too. To where, you know, why are all the car shows on Saturday? Why are all the bike shows on Saturday? Why are all the events on Saturday? That's so weird, you know. When did it become Saturday? Who is in control of that? Well, we're gonna change it. We're gonna revolutionize this, and we're gonna have stuff happen on Fridays and Sundays with our own created stuff. Eventually. Hopefully. Or I'm just talking out of my rear end again. Man, couldn't even get past these folks. Couldn't even get past these. So look at this. This is America right here. Got a lifted Escalade. Nothing says I don't care about my gas mileage like this beast does. Let's get on the side of it. Yep, look at that. Black and white. Don't care about my gas mileage right here. I'm just rolling a beast. It's pretty clean. I liked it. We're gonna zip. There. This map makes no sense. This map wants me to go right now onto the oncoming lane right now, instead of just slightly veer in this lane. I should be in the oncoming lane according to that right now. So that's a lesson to you. Don't be like Michael Scott and follow the GPS wherever you go. Comment below if you know what that reference is from. Obviously, if you know Michael Scott, you know where that reference is from. But hey, you know, I'm getting old, and that show very well might be just an old person show by now. Who knows with this way stuff's going in this world. No blinker on this guy right here. That is just rude. How do we know where you're going? We don't know your intentions. Look at those views. That's so big. So vast. Large mountains. Looks like the construction is going... That was a big bump. I mean, you heard it in my voice. Looks like the construction is going along pretty well. They finished this side of the road. Now they're going to hammer that side and widen this whole thing. I was right, I believe. That is... Oh, I think that is Troon Mountain. Now, see, I just look like an idiot to you guys. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that is Troon Mountain. I think it is. If you're watching this video and you know, please tell me how dumb I am. Thank you. I'm really excited for this channel though, because it is a lot of my hobbies. And man, if it could grow into more and I could do more of my hobbies, talk about a dream. You're not working at that point. Obviously, I know it's a lot of work, and it's gonna be a lot of work to try to get any sort of relative traction doing this, because I know that, man, like for instance, another big YouTuber, motovlogger, Chase on Two Wheels. You guys probably know him. He's got a lot of subscribers now, but I went back and watched his videos 11 years ago. That dude has been grinding for 11 years on YouTube. I mean, shout out. He didn't give up. He went after it. He put out great content over and over. I mean, just what a beast. And there's so many other YouTubers that did the same thing. You know, I feel like, you know, now this could be just being positive and hopeful and not and scared, we'll say. But I'm hopeful that 11 years for Chase was because he was, I mean, that's like right at the beginning of this, you know, like nobody was doing YouTube back then that much, you know. That's when all these big like PewDiePie and Demolition Ranch and these huge channels that, you know, really skyrocketed and have a million, like millions of followers. That's when they were starting. But I think that YouTube wasn't even monetized yet. Like, you know, the YouTuber and influencer lifestyle hadn't really hit the scene yet. So I feel like they had to work a little extra hard because that wasn't the culture yet. And like I said, that's just me being positive and scared. 11 years of grind is a lot. That's a long time of putting videos out. And, you know, I wonder what his subscriber count was. What's something I'm going to do for people that watch, you know, they may want to YouTube themselves, but for myself too, every video I'm going to put down at the bottom what my subscriber count is when I post that video. So right now it's really easy because it's myself on my other YouTube, my wife, and my mom. So 3, I can put that on the bottom of my YouTube video. And I have to put 2 actually because my mom's not even following me. So anyways, I'm gonna put that down at the bottom so that you watching can know subscriber count as I posted these. That gives you some motivation. Like, you never know, when Chase was, you know, let's say that was 11 years ago, let's say he was 3 years in, so 9 years. Did he have 200,000 subscribers by then? I don't know, you know, it's hard to say. I've been watching Chase on Two Wheels for, I've been subscribed to him for probably at least, I don't know, at least 4 years, I would say. Maybe 5 years. And I know he definitely, I feel like when I started watching him, he didn't have 1 million subscribers yet. And now I think he's got 2 or 3 million subscribers. So, I wonder what it was like when he was, let's say, 9 years ago. So that's what I'm going to show you. Every video that you see, you'll be able to see my approximate subscriber count and give you some motivation as you want to vlog and do all this shenanigans too. Look like an idiot on camera. Scream desperately for attention. This is a really pretty ride though. I was out here the other day without the camera on the bike. I was sweating so bad that I had light pants on. You could see sweat through my pants. So today I learned my lesson and I'm wearing dark pants. So hopefully that makes a difference. It's not as hot today though. But anyways, I was out here on the bike the other day and I was like, man, it's so pretty out here. This is a great ride. I've never been this direction. I know it's a little bit through neighborhoods and houses and stuff, but hey, still pretty. And we are gonna turn right before this truck. Okay, cool, he's not turning. See, there's my impatience meter guy. it's low. Why am I going to... Okay, this is right. I thought I was going to another area. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I thought I was going to another area, but this is right. This is the way I'm going. Oh, is there a bump? That's a big truck. Back roads. Chilling on a dirt road that's actually paved. Look at those mountains. Look at that view. See, this is what I meant when I saw this ride the other day. I'm like, man, it is pretty out here. Got views over here. Got views over here. I don't know which way to look. This is nice out here. This is... I hope this is not the right... Is this... Why is this the right place? This is the last place I went to. So this doesn't look promising. I'm pretty frustrated about it. This isn't right. Okay, no, please take me past this entrance. Yes, it is. Okay, it's taking me past this entrance. I look like an idiot, but I don't want to go there. I've been there. I want to go to a different place. Look at the views. Look at that mountain. It looks huge. I mean, that looks like it's just so up there. Wow. Alright. I'm not seeing the right signs and stuff, but, you know, if you're ever looking at new homes, I mean, they always make it so complicated. Like, look, where my destination is, it's right in the middle of the street. So great. That's where I'm supposed to go. Look at this view though. Look at this view with the speed. I'm not taking in the view because I'm going too fast, but it's good. I think I need it there. I don't know. I don't know. So I think that was it. But I had to speed. What was that? No, that was it. That was it. That was it. Right there. Stupid. Google Maps. That's not it. I don't want that. Construction access. I don't want that either. I want this. We're gonna see. I doubt I can get in. I've clicked neutral so many times recently. I am wondering if that is because this baby needs a tune-up and stuff. I don't know. This is it. I'm very hopeful this is it. The gate is open for me. Shadow Ridge. Alright, I have finished with that appointment. Making sure the mic's in a good spot, sorry. I finished with that appointment. Now it's time to rip, get a drink or something, head home. I saw this pretty sweet spot up there to take picture and video, so I took a little bit. I'll show it to you guys. There we go. So it's got this pretty view up here. Alright, so it's a little trailhead access up here, but you can see the view is pretty sweet up here. So let's pull in right here. Pull in right there. See, look, that's pretty clean. The view is pretty good. First steps first, clutch in. Second step, make sure you hold the front brake. You're gonna want that. Third step, first gear. Second step, grip it and rip it. And now we're doing a circle burnout. Yeah. There we go. Woo, and that's how you do it right there. And let's go. Hopefully the cops don't show. A nice, glorious, smoky burnout. Smelling delicious. And can't afford a tire. So us, we don't think about that. Those are consequences we're not considering. For now, we just do burnouts. Am I right? Hit that like button if you agree. Now I'm done headed back. Now I'm headed home. I probably will close out this video real soon. Look at that. That is the gloriousness that's just, How do the kids do? You know? Yes, so good. That is it right now. Yes. That beautiful mountain view. See, this is the North Scottsdale Mountains, the Troon Mountains. And you see all that boulder and rock and interest on that. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I wonder how many of these have rolled down the hill and into somebody's house or something. But I digress. It looks amazing with all that interest on the mountain. Instead, like just right next door, we've got a beautiful set of mountains right there. But they're a little bit more plain with less rocks and jaggedness. And this is just amazing. Like I said, today was primarily for testing that new ND filter, the ND32, on a pretty cloudy day. So like I said before, let me know in the comments below how the footage turned out. If it looks nice and motion blurry, this is a perfect spot to see. But yeah, just to hang out. I mean, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here watching this video with me. I hope it was some entertainment for you. I would ask that if it was entertaining and you got some value of any kind out of this video, I would ask if you please like and subscribe. If I earned it from you, I'd appreciate that. But this has been Cult of Speed YouTube channel. This has been Motovlog number 4, and I appreciate you guys being here. I will see you on the next one. Peace.